Watch Iggy win the Grammy as I try to crack a smile. I'm just playing.
Man, we all know that verse. That verse hit hard. That was literally a thing in 2014. You know, it's crazy. Iggy Azalea gets a lot of hate. And I'm sorry that she has to go through that. But at the same time, you know, with what she does, it's understandable. A lot of people already cancel Iggy Azalea. Now, I'm gonna just not talk about all of that, but I'm just gonna talk about the music. So I never actually heard a full-on Iggy Azalea project. I only heard a couple of songs here and there. To be honest with you, I didn't even know she still made music. But I'm gonna check it out. I'm just gonna give it a chance. Like, I'm gonna see if it's really good, because again, everybody already kind of dismissed her. So let me give this album a chance. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like this video, and comment below your favorite Iggy Azalea song.
Master Steve, y'all.
So this is her first album since 2019. The album is called The End of an Era. Now what this may be, maybe this is the end of her doing music, maybe this is the end of just a point of time in her life, but we're gonna see. There's 13 tracks, about 39 minutes for the entire album. I don't see a lot of features at all. I only see Bia. Bia is actually very raw. Bia. Sophia Scott, I have no idea who that is. So is Iggy gonna still be on that rap vibe? Is she gonna start singing? I have no idea. Okay, the hook is very repetitive, but the beat is actually very fire. The beat makes you want to just shake your head the entire time. Like, I'm actually digging the beat. Keeps you up, it keeps you going. I think that her verses are not bad, but you know, it definitely just has a lot of repetition in this track. Oh, I like these producers on this album so far. It's very big, it's out there, it's in your face. I don't mind it. It's catchy. I got it. And I'm got it. TRACKLIST itself is already just a catchy flow, so you know that's helping as well. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Iggy is flowing. I gotta give her a credit. Hold up, wait a minute, let me get some. Yo, this is just giving me straight up club music 100%. I can definitely hear this in the club or a party scene for a movie, especially like All American. Like I can definitely imagine it from one of those football scenes. And I'm sure that these songs are going to get some major placements, because I feel like Iggy Azalea is still pretty well known in the industry. So, you know, with her agent and with her label itself, she's going to get placements regardless. So we 3 songs in, and it just seems like those type of songs. So maybe that's the approach that she's taking with this album. I'm not sure, but it's not a bad vibe. I personally really do like these beats. I think it's very energetic, giving you that emo vibe. It's giving you that dubstep EDM vibe as well. And the topic of the song, definitely not my cup of tea. I obviously don't like, you know, doing drugs or, you know, all that good stuff like that. But at the same time, you know, I can definitely see who the target audience is, and I can see that this song is pretty good for that target audience. Club vibes, partying, turning up type culture. Very, very good. Now for Pillow Fight, it was a lot more going on in the background that kind of clashed with her voice there. But this one is kind of more subtle. It's not too much instrumentation being used, but it's more of like a repetitive beat that kind of builds over time. That is a lot. I don't have that much energy, man. That is straight up going to the club, you know what I'm saying? Like doing this the entire time, flashing lights all over the place. Hey, shout out to those who vibe that is, cause I can't do it, man. Talk a big game, but I know you won't last. Keep the dollars on me, keep designer on me. Y'all know how much I love synth. Y'all know how much I love synth. I love synth so much, and it's needed in almost every song in my opinion. But that's not a true statement. Don't quote me. This is straight, man. I love how it just builds with the synth. I love the dance feel. It's giving me straight up disco vibes, straight up club vibes. The strip club. I am the strip club. I don't like the hook. I am the strip club. I feel like that's kind of basic, but I think her flow on this track is actually phenomenal. It's something that's gonna keep you dancing the entire time. Really wet, so don't slip. Want a glass of this trip? Look. Ooh, that chord progression. Ooh, I gotta sample that. Ooh, this song is smooth. This song is, hands down my favorite song on the album so far. Hey, that freaking beat is phenomenal. I think the chord progression is great. I think the hook is real good in this place. I like the phone filter that they got on there to make it sit in the background, and her flow just makes you want to just keep shaking your head throughout the entire track. It's a groovy track. I gotta give her this one. Like, this is a really good track. Bia. This is tight, bro. Woke Up, Diamonds, and Is That Right is fire. I told you, Bia is special, man. I love Bia. And to be honest with you, this Iggy and Bia collab is actually working very well. It's working very well. It's a really good song. And that beat, that beat, man. I gotta give her props. Like I actually dig her rap verses. Her rap verses are pretty solid. I mean, this song she talked about, people said that I fell off, but you know, now she's talking her ish. Now she's, you know what I'm saying, going into that and talking about, hey, this nothing changed. Like I'm still here. I got that peach body, you a hottie, dog. I got my peach down in Georgia. I get my weed from California. She got a peach body. She a baddie. Okay, I don't know where I'm going with this. Look, I'm digging how she's bringing in the hip hop tracks when she got to Woke Up. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the dancing EDM feels that's earlier in the album. That doesn't mean it's bad. I still think it's pretty good and well put together. Though these hip hop tracks are actually pretty good, man. I'm digging the hip hop tracks. Ow. Now y'all know I love live instrumentation, man. That guitar going on throughout the track was phenomenal. I love how they used the dance beat and then transition to that hip hop. Tight. The Sophia Scott on the hook, I think it's alright. I do think maybe someone with a different texture could have been a little bit better, but I still think it's not bad. I think that the hook is actually pretty good. I just think that the feeling from the hip hop to the dance is very, very different. It takes some time to get used to, but it's not bad. I think it's unique. I think it's a standout song for the tracks that's already played throughout the album so far. You know, I don't mind this album. I really do not mind this album at all. I think the majority of these songs are really danceable. I think that you can literally play it at a club and you'll be dancing. I think that is probably her goal of this album, is to maybe get placements, major placements on TV shows, and just something to play in the club, just to vibe out to and have fun to. You know, she's not the most lyrical artist out there, but at the same time, she's able to put together a really solid verse that works well for the beats that is on this album. My favorite tracks on this album is Woke Up, Diamonds, Is That Right, and probably Peach Body. I think those songs are phenomenal. As you see, I am a hip hop lover, so I'm gonna go with the ones that sound more hip hop based. But they also have a pretty good dance feel to it as well. Like, you're still gonna be shaking your head, you're still gonna be vibing out, and you're still gonna be able to turn up to it as well. Now, some of my least favorite tracks are the early ones, like, you know, Sirens, Pillow Fight, Brazil. You know, they're alright, but they're just not my vibe. But I do respect these songs. I think they're well put together. And I think that Iggy Azalea should really get a second look at it. You know, I feel like this is not a bad album, and I feel like it should be listened to. I mean, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. It's not my vibe per se, but at the same time, I'm not disappointed. I feel as though I'm gonna come back to this album and give it another listen. And some of these tracks are really well put together to the point where I'll add to my playlist. So let me know in the comment section what y'all think about it, man. Is it good or is it bad to you? Until then, remember, your only limitations are those of your own mind. Subscribe, like this video. Stevie TV out.